I am on my way to Nashville, Tennessee to be in an NF music video. I'm here with my buddy Robert, and we are currently somewhere in Kentucky and about an hour and 20 minutes from Tennessee. So,
and we won't let
Nashville.
you down.
We won't let, yeah, we won't let you down. We'll see you there. Changed the film shoot time from 10 to 1, so we're gonna kill some time.
Yeah, Target
and
other places.
Just wherever we go today, we drove 8 hours to be here.
Still trying to kill time in the richer part of Nashville. No idea where we are, but we found a Best Buy. It was closed.
Now we're going to Marshall's.
Yeah, we're gonna try Marshall's, and then what's down there?
Book Millions.
And then, what about the Dicks? Did you want to go in there?
No, we're cutting that part. I found the buckle I was looking for. This place is cool. Oh, that's the tour bus.
So when we finally got to the Fisher Center in Nashville, Tennessee, which was where the filming was taking place, it was packed. There were tons of people lined up all around the block and up through the parking garage, and it was crazy. I did not expect that many people to show up. They were all extras. They were all formally dressed in dresses and tuxedos. It was crazy. So we had to wait in a car line for a while, and once we finally got to the top of the hill where the parking garage was, it was actually full. So we had to go around the block, find a different parking garage. We managed to find a parking spot in there, thankfully. And then we walked back up the block, back around the street.
It's gonna be a lot of pizza.
Oh my word.
And we had to wait in a person line for about 2 or 3 hours. We had a blast passing the time by talking to the other extras.
How would they possibly need this many people?
They were from all around the country and the world. People flew in from Germany and tons of other places. It just showed how dedicated people were to actually giving to this video. So unfortunately, you were absolutely not allowed to bring in phones, smartwatches, and of course weapons. We had known that ahead of time because it said in the email, so we had left our phones in the car. However, tons of people did not do that, and they had their phones on them. So the crew separated the crowd into 2 separate lines. One was people who had their paperwork ready and no phones on them, and one was people who had paperwork and did have their phones still on them. And if you did have your phone still on you, you would get checked in and they would confiscate your phone for the day, label it with a number so that you would be able to tell which one is yours, and then get it back at the end of the day. You were also able to use it during lunch break. So once we finally got inside, we checked in and we went to Extra Holding, which was a ballroom. And during lunch, they actually had pizza for us, Little Caesars pizza, and there was tons of it. I'm about to show you a video of all of the leftover boxes, and that's not even all of them. That was just like a quarter of them because there were still tons of pizza left over in 2 different ballrooms, and there was still the empty boxes from one of the other ballrooms that are not in the video, but it was a crazy amount of pizza.
Did you hear that? Did you hear me? I heard you, yeah. You did?
People were taking some home at the end of the day. We even gave a random group of college students an extra box of pizza that we were carrying back to the car because this was being filmed on a college campus. While we were waiting in line, there were tons of people just like rubbernecking and wondering what the heck was going on. And we obliged in telling them, even though we found out afterwards that we weren't supposed to tell anyone that it was an NF music video shoot. But we did anyway. It was too late. We were telling everybody who was wondering. People were walking by, gawking, taking pictures of the crowd, and everyone was just genuinely interested in knowing what kind of event was going on. Probably not the kind of event that they thought. So this was the second day of the music video shoot for the video to NF's new song, Motto, which is going to come out in his new album, Hope. Since we didn't have our phones on us, we couldn't actually take pictures, unfortunately, and that was the point. They didn't want us to take pictures because it's very bad when stuff gets leaked. But I didn't get any pictures inside or of the shoot or anything, but there is a behind-the-scenes video if you want to check that out on NF's official channel, and this is the music video right here.
I could write a record full of radio songs, do a bunch of features that my label would love. Chilling in the back like, hey, oh God, yeah.
And stop right there. So you can barely see it and you can barely tell, but I'm about 98% sure that that's me right there in the back. I know for a fact that I was standing there at one point, and it was during the only time that the camera was actually shooting in this direction. So I'm pretty sure that's me. I didn't get too close, but it was a blast, and I did get to see NF in person. When they had first ushered all the extras into the theater room, we were placed on a balcony high above on the 3rd story, so you can't even see anybody up there in the video. They did not film at all up there. But as the night progressed, a lot of people were leaving, and they had to go home and stuff, or they had to go to their hotels. So there was a lot of empty room left. There were a lot of empty seats, and we asked the staff if we could move down to the 1st story so we could actually have a chance of being in the video, and they obliged. So during the rest of the night, we were on the 1st story, like a row away from where NF was. We watched the whole thing go down when he got tackled by security and all that. It was so fun to watch. It is such a beautiful day here in Nashville, Tennessee today. So we were at the NF music video shoot till 3 a.m. and I had to request another day off from work so that I wouldn't have to go to work right when I got home. Instead, I would be able to sleep. Gotta get my sleep. But the days in that I booked, the days in that I made a reservation for last night, their computers were down. They had a power outage or something, so we weren't even able, they couldn't even give us a room. So we ended up sleeping
in the car, which is not the first time I've slept in my car. It's definitely not ideal, but had to be done. We let them know that we would just be sleeping in the parking lot in our car because they couldn't give us a room. The shoot was hilarious and so fun.
Yes, it was great.
We were just over at
Big Bad Breakfast.
Big Bad Breakfast with Damien Horn.
That's a star from Courageous and has his own band called Magi. I think I said that right. And then now we just went to this awesome comedy collectibles thing. If you ever been to Hastings, it's basically the same vibes.
Got comics and records and CDs and
What was
books
this
and
place
movies.
called?
It's called The Great Escape.
The Great Escape, which is exactly in the name because you could be in there hours and not even realize it. Got some stuff, some comics. Got a good deal on an action figure.
But I guess we're on our way out.
We're on our way.
So he had Damien Horn sign 3 of the Courageous posters, and we gave him another one.
You heard of the Snake Kings?
The who?
The Snake Kings. You ever crossed them?
I ain't heard of no Snake Kings.
We got their leader in the back. If he tries to cut you or go for your throat, you yell, we'll stop the car.
Wait, hold on, man. I ain't getting in the back with no killer.
Just stay on your side. Don't look at him. Don't talk to him. You'll be fine.
Yep, we got one side for me, him, and my best friend Diedrich. And then we gave Damien an original copy because he didn't have one.
Yeah, they're original cinema posters.
Yep, from the theaters. Looks something like...
There it is. There's the signature.
But yeah, please leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and leave a comment if you have anything to say. You will see me in the next one. God bless, and peace out.